lot of people think about downtown, what it was like in the 50s and the 60s. And I got a picture on my wall over there of downtown Hammond in the 1940s when one of our local high schools won the state championship, and there's 20,000 people in downtown Hammond. That's, so when people talk about downtown Hammond, I can't sit here and tell you that's what it's going to be like. You're not going to go to downtown Hammond and buy a pair of shoes like you used to, or go buy a suit. But what we do have in downtown Hammond currently, and what we're going to capitalize on, is we have a federal courthouse in downtown Hammond. We have a state courthouse in downtown, or a county courthouse in downtown Hammond, and we have a city courthouse over here, close to downtown Hammond. We also have a hospital in downtown Hammond. We have law firms in downtown Hammond. We have, white collar jobs. And that's what we need to focus on is foot traffic. We need to draw more white collar jobs to downtown, and we're doing a decent job of that. And once you get people foot traffic in downtown, then, restaurateurs will take a chance. But it's hard to keep a restaurant open when you have no foot traffic. And downtown's got challenges too. There's no route directly off of 8094 to get to downtown Hammond. That's unusual. And that's, that was never really thought about by Hammond's forefathers, but that's, the hand we were dealt. And I think, personally, I think City Hall should be located in downtown. And I haven't been very secretive about that. This is a traffic generator. And if we're serious about cleaning up downtown Hammond, then why don't we move City Hall to downtown Hammond and draw more traffic down there? And I'm still open-minded about that. It's more financing that prevents that than anything. In Hammond, it seems like we have a lot of interest in the outstretches. The part of Hammond that's close to Chicago gets a lot of attention, economic, development activity. The part that's the southern border, in our border between Highland and Hammond, we get a lot of interest in that area. And obviously, you mentioned Cabela's and the Interstate Plaza across. But where it starts getting tougher to develop is internally into Hammond. You take Cabela's, which was the store of the year, the retail store of the year for their chain a couple years ago, and you drive 2 miles north and you go to Woodmar Mall and they're struggling. Well, although Carson Prairie is not struggling, but we're struggling as an administration to develop that property. So we have to understand where our strength is right now, and our strength is the outlying parts of Hammond, and we got to work on the internals, like the downtown area. It's tougher to develop downtown. Woodmar Mall area, it's tougher to develop there than it is at Cabela's. It's a 125-year-old city, but we don't act like it. It's a very young city. We have a very young government, go-getters, and we'll do anything to make this city a better place to live. And we've proven that. If we have a problem, we admit we have a problem, we're going to go attack it. My police department's state-of-the-art. They're high quality and persistently going after the bad guys over the last 9 years, and we have crime reductions to show for it, So I guess what I'd like people to know is we want to make this the kind of place to move to and raise your family. And if we weren't there, we're getting there. We're trying to get there anyway.